Hi everyone, it's Coach Raim. We are back at TRX today, and this workout is called TRX rounds. And basically I have 3 rounds of, I think it's about 6 exercises or so per round. And this is a little different than the format of some of the other workouts in that you do the first round of exercises and then you repeat it another 1 or 2 times, however many sets that you want to go through, and then once you've done all of the sets of the first round, then you move on to the second round. So for example, you could do like three sets of 8, then you go to the next round, or you can do them as 12, 10, 8s, however you want to do it. This, you have fun with this structure of your workout. There's always the option too of doing it as time-based, so as 30-second intervals. So just pick your format, go with it. I'm going to walk you through one variation of that workout today. We're going to start facing out with the strap. So with here, length of the strap is about 3/4 length, maybe a little longer. And I'm going to start out with calf raises. So I'm going to take the straps, bring them out so they're right underneath my armpits. Step back, my body's nice and tall, step back until my heels are just on the ground and I'm getting a stretch through my calves. And then from here, coming up, first set of 8. Okay, last one. Okay, take it from here, step it back. We're going into the inverse squats right now. So my feet are just over shoulder width apart. I'm at the balls of my feet. My body's angled at about 45 degrees. Staying on the balls of your feet, bend your knees and head back, and then accelerate back out of it. Variation to this, if you want to add a little plyometric into it, is that you can add a hop to it. So I'll do 2 with the hop, just so you know what it looks like. And maybe you can add them in later in the rounds. And hop. All right, going on to the next exercise. We're going to go some arms and core here, starting with the rollouts. Hands straight out in front of you, pushing it against the handles. And from here, lengthening out. Keeping your body tall, pulling navel to spine. Keeping the focus on the core. Also through your upper arms. Rocking back and forth on your ankles. So going down with your heels. Rocking forward so that you're on the balls of your feet. Your heels come up just as you need to get into the position. Next up, we're going to do the swimmer start. So take the handles, bring them under your arms. This gets its name from, if you think of a swimmer on the block in the swimming pool, that's where it comes from. So I like to get into it by starting out at an angled position with my heels are just off the ground. I'm going to reach back with one leg. And in this one, I'm going to accelerate up. Back leg is straight. So as I come up, my front leg straightens out. My back leg kicks up. There's a definite balance aspect to this one. So you want to keep it controlled. The slower you go, the harder it is to balance, so find that right mix. Okay, switching sides. So switch sides, bring both feet together first, that way you know you're starting in the same place, and then reach back with the back leg and accelerate out. Front heel never comes down onto the ground, so you're keeping the balance on the front part of your foot. Back leg kicks out, works the glutes right there. And one more. Okay, one more exercise in round 1. We're going to go with the triceps here, so hands are straight out in front of you. Bending at the elbows, keeping your elbows in. You want the elbows inside the shoulder. Handles stay together. If you're able to keep your elbows in and you want to spread the handles out a little, that is just fine. That adds a little extra challenge to it. And last one. All right, so that was round one. So go through, do that as many times as you want, as many sets as you want, and then you're gonna go on to round two. So round two, all my exercises are facing the anchor. So I'll go ahead and shorten the straps back up to the midpoint. And for this one, so round two, we are going to start with a step back lunge. So step back lunge, feet start out together, nice light grip on the handles, arms are at about a 90-degree angle so that when I step back, I'm able to lengthen my arms out and get in position. So we're gonna take one step back and come up. And you can also do this with balance if you want. So instead of touching down in front, you keep this foot up, give it a high knee. Adds a little bit of a challenge to it. Okay, next one. So switching legs, touching back, and either touching down in front like this, or adding the balance with high knee. Okay, next exercise in the first round, we're gonna go with the mid row. So mid row, elbows right here, hands right in your armpits, elbows are out about 45 degrees or so, just so they're outside of your body. And as angled, as deep as you feel like you want to, however much body weight you want to carry, and drop it down. If you got it wrong, no big deal. Just adjust your feet. Make it the right angle. That might not be the same every day. Some days we just feel stronger than other days, or depending on how many reps you're doing. If you're doing 15 reps, probably don't want to go as deep as if you're doing 6 reps. Okay, we're going to go to the pistol squat next. Balancing on one foot, other leg is out. And bring yourself down. So you're at least at 90 degrees with the leg, the foot is on the ground. So in this case, my left leg bends to at least 90 degrees. You can go as deep as you want and bring it up. Do what feels comfortable. But the goal though is to use as little of the straps as you need to. You need the straps to let you get in your position. I will fall and crash on the floor if I let go of the straps, but I'm only holding on with 2 fingers. So I'm trying not to use the straps as I come up and down. Okay, switching to the other side. Nice light grip. Upper body, watch it here. It's nice and tall. I'm not leaning in to it. Go down again, at least 90 degrees. More if you want to. One more. All right, finishing out round 2. We are going to finish this out with the high row. So taking your hands, putting them right at your armpits. Arms are up, so shoulders, elbows, hands are all even. They're basically parallel to the ground, perpendicular to my body. Keeping your palms down, let yourself drop down, pull it up. Adjust your angle so it's the right challenge for you. Remember though, it's always form first. If you step in and realize that all of a sudden your spine is bending or you're curving or you're swinging, trying to get momentum, it means you went too hard. So go back down, find the right angle that you can do it nice and controlled. I probably did too many of those. Once I start talking, I lose counting. So it's why I often work with a timer instead. So, all right, so that was round number 2. Go ahead and do another 1 time through, 2 times through, whatever you want to do, and then move on to round 3. Round 3 for today. I have a step side lunge as the first one. So nice light grip on the handles. Start with your feet together and you're stepping out to the side. Come back up with balance, or you can touch down too. You can touch, or you can stay with the balance. On this one, key, my left foot is the stationary foot. That leg does not bend. Stays nice and straight the whole time. Both feet are facing forward, so toes facing forward. Okay, let's switch to the other side. Step it over. For 6. And 7, and for 8. All right, good. Going to the arms. We're gonna do the Y fly. So end position is up here. Arms are straight in a Y position. Let yourself drop down. Arms are straight. Navel to spine, really pulling in. Important to hold a nice tall body. Pull yourself up. Keep your arms straight at all times. If you're having a difficulty keeping your arms straight with your feet together, you can stagger your back leg. So what I can do here is keep my right foot where it is, step the left foot back. That's going to take some weight off of me, and it makes it a little easier to keep that straight position. For 8. Okay, next one we're going to go to in round number 3 is a suspended crossover lunge. So I'm going to hold the straps again 90 degrees or so. My arms, nice light grip. Front foot facing forward. Back leg's going to reach around. So I'm on my right leg. My left leg's going to reach around, cross under my body, drop the hips there. So my right hip stays really stable. My left goes underneath. My left foot, my left knee almost hits the floor. My left foot is face down. Sorry, is tucked down. Doesn't touch. Okay, I'm gonna switch sides. Find your balance on your left side. And come around. Keep your upper body tall. Try to use your arms as little as possible, but use them to make sure that you are able to get into the right position. And for 8. Okay, one more exercise in round number 3, and that's going to be the swimmer's pull down. So here, I'm going to start with my arms straight up, palms facing down, and I'm going to come up, pushing down. And 2 to go. All right, and that's the exercises for round 3. So go through that set again, however many times and reps as you did the first 2 sets. Do that on the 3rd round, and then you're all done. So hope you enjoyed that workout, and we'll catch you the next time. Bye for now, Coach Reem.
Is that it? Please say so.